Welcome back. Today we got some fuel mail. It's actually from Holzmichel. I put his channel link in the description down there. He sent me a thingy, which is basically a camera mount. I don't have a second camera so I can show it. That's a thread for the camera, and you can put that into a magnetic stand. Same diameter as an indicator. So you can put your camera onto the lathe or whatever. We'll try it once. I'm a bit concerned that my lathe is very noisy and the camera, as you can hear, picks up a lot of noise. But yeah, it's a neat idea. Nicely done. Looks like stainless steel. Again, the link to his channel is in the description, and I think he sells these. Just go there. I'll put a link to the video in the description. Alright, that's so far. I think after that we just do some random flea market finds, and probably, because I've been to a bunch of flea markets recently and there was only one or two items, so it's not worth to have a video for the whole thing. So I just do a collection of various flea market finds after that, and that's going to be it for today. Sunday morning, back from the flea market. Not much today. We got 2 earrings for the Groupie, but she was complaining that they are a bit too big and too heavy. So we used them as shackles, and we found a nice magnifying glass. I think it's a quality piece, very old, in a nice porch. That was it. Not much. Lots of baby clothes and all sorts of rubbish. Saturday morning, we're back from the flea market. Not much today, but we got a roll of I think it's 8mm plastic pipe, rigid one. Was £3, $5, and a long piece of chain and 2 shackles for a fiver. There's nothing to complain about. We probably need to make them move, but looks good so far. That was it. Groupie bought an awful lot of kitchen stuff, but I'm not going to film that. Yeah, that's it from the Saturday flea market. We'll see what's happened tomorrow. Another flea market. Here we have another nice scrap container find. We brushed it a little bit. It looks pretty good. That's how I found it. I even got a carbide tip in it. So, nice find. Give it a bit of a clean, and we have a good scraper. Cleans up nicely. Nothing wrong with it. Maybe the thread is a bit mangled or so. Well, even the hex looks good. Yeah, but it's used, but we have a scraper. Alright. And here is one for Life's Journeyman. I got 3 of these plates. They're 43 centimeters long, about 60mm wide, and the center hole is about 20. They are new. They have some. They got some signed storage, but they're new, sharp. Look at the shape. I don't know if they fit. If so, let me know. I got 3 of them. Today we're gonna send some lawnmower axles and a hydraulic pump to Finland. So I thought I packed that well, because it's a long way and you don't know what they're doing with. So we just made a plate, bolted it to it, so you can't move in the box. The other one as well. That's the bigger one. The longer one is a bit heavier, so I put the pump here, and it's not going to go anywhere. we stuff it with stuff, depends on the weight. Got a 20 kilogram limit per packet, otherwise it's gonna be really expensive. Alright, just for the sake of documentation. The question of today is, how much does a 28 by 28 inch surface plate, cast iron surface plate, weigh? We know it. 175 kilos. I was expecting a bit less, but yeah, it's not the best condition. It needs a bit of scraping, I think. Probably good exercise. At the moment we just store it. It was very cheap, so I couldn't resist. What I paid for is the scrap value. We'll see what we do with it. But yeah, 175 kilos. Alright, so we know what we're handling here. Welcome back. Another flea market find. We got a Beomaster 3000 Bang+Oluffsen. He wanted a tenner. I didn't pay that. It says not working, so probably the usual problems with capacitors. It's a series 1, and the case is teak. Very little scratches. I think we can make that nice and tidy. The only thing I've seen which is missing is that I don't know what the color is, probably red. That red glass here. Maybe it's inside. Everything else is there. The front panel has no scratches, at least no visible ones. It's fairly clean outside. He had a turntable as well, but it was the older style, which I didn't like. If it would have been one of the more fancy ones, I would have probably bought that as well, because it was equally cheap. Alright, let's have a look inside that beauty here, because yeah, they go for quite a bit of money if they work. I think it's got 30 or 40 watts per channel, but these are real watts, not Chinese watts. I think it's probably produced in the 70s. I don't know exactly when this one was produced. I think they started 69 with that model. I got a feeling it's from 75, but we'll have a look at the components inside. Maybe we can find some evidence. Today we've been to our favorite shopping mall, which is actually a scrap container. We found some square stock and more square stock. Big washer, nice angle. Some round stock, flat stock, and that is either bright mild or most likely stainless. And that is probably a full roll of 10 square millimeter cable. It was just a deteriorated cardboard roll, and the whole thing was ending in the container. We got some strapping band, which is nice shim stock, that's the reason why I take it. Some cable and an awful lot of nuts and bolts and hydraulic fittings and pneumatic fittings, and that's a silencer for pneumatic systems. Not much, but yeah. Oh yeah, and some AV mounts. They look used, but they're okay. Unfortunately only 2, and a bearing which is used, but you can use it for some slow speed stuff or whatever. Anyway, that's it from the shopping mall. Welcome back. Today we got a few new scores here. This is actually a power drill, which has a little bit of an issue here, but it was free, so we'll look into it at some point. But the more interesting thing is actually this one here. Another eBay score. It's a, I wouldn't say brand spanking new, but it's looking very new. 275 to 300 millimeters Mitutoyo micrometer. Comes with a standard. It's immaculate. I think it's carbide tipped. It just looks great. It's not very old, but as far as I can see, it's okay. I think the standard is not a Mitutoyo, it's another one, but it doesn't really matter. Any standard does the job. And the thing has no scuffs, nothing. I paid approximately $20 for it, 15 pounds. This is just a steal. It's one of the ranges I don't have, so I couldn't resist. Another good one for the shop. Saturday afternoon, we just been to the flea market and we bought a machining center. Yeah, it's a bit small. It's actually a toy. It's got a drill. It's a lathe. The tailstock is missing, and obviously the saddle is missing. This is actually a jigsaw here, and this is a grinding disc. It came in a set with some softwood, and it's for kids, but it's actually a working machining center. We need to check if it works. I don't know what to do. It was just so cute and it was cheap, so I thought I'll take it. Yeah, it's if you look at my hand, it's not very big. I paid 50 pennies for it, so it's okay. I can live with that. I'll check if it works, and then I have no real use for it, but we'll check if it works and see what we do with it. Anyway, that's it from this Saturday. There is nothing else. Lots of old tools, but nothing really of use. Saturday morning, back from the flea market, and we bought a chiller for the TIG welder. It was suspiciously cheap, but it looks new. It doesn't actually look used. Let's take it out and have a look at it. I just checked online and it was 580 pounds, $700 or $790, what I've seen on the web. So I'm suspecting we have a fault here. They said it was working and it was new, but I don't think so. We'll find out. We'll take it out and have a look. Okay, I think the unit looks new. Look at the plug. It's a Continental plug on it. Probably one of the reasons. And we have one connector. It's one of these quick connects. And the cable is there. Instruction manual is there. It's just a second connector is missing. I can buy them. Apparently the unit was manufactured in 2016 or end of 2016. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I think the plug is one problem, because here in the UK people can't deal with these plugs, but we are actually prepared. We have all these things on hand. Look at that, that's all we need. And yeah, we can run pretty much anything on any voltage. Apparently we're going to fit a UK plug. I think we have a quick look inside, but it's heavy, so everything seems to be inside. Let's check it out. It's sold by a German company, Binzel, actually a well-known welding supplies company or welding equipment company, but I'm suspecting that this thing is made in China. There's no nameplate on the motor. There's no. Oh, look at that. This looks Chinese here. So the motor is probably Chinese. The rest, who knows. Anyway, put some water in, fire it up, see what it does. The air needs to come out first, so you just cycle it a few times and then start squirting. Quite some pressure. Looking good to me. Nothing wrong with it. Alright, I need to think what I'm gonna do with it. I just couldn't leave it there for the money, so we'll see what we do. I have no water-cooled TIG torch.
There you go, Mr. Dino Dino. It's a bit dark in here. Doing exactly what you said it would. There's no sparks at the minute. I'll just wait till it gets across and then I'll send it back again.